This is Benjamin Martin, Spirit Man. I am promoting the newest release that I have called Presence. Presence is a body of information that will assist you in breaking free of negative energy patterns that have caused you to be in a stagnation for so long. This is Presence video number 5, and I want you to pay attention to the numerical sequences, because I will have something on here for you every single day. These are some classes that are designed to bring you into the power of who you are as a supreme being. Not the supreme being, but as a supreme being. Now, the last video was talking about prayer, and I shared some Psalms with you, but I don't want you to get it confused. I am not trying to introduce religion to you, nor am I trying to integrate worship into your life. I am merely offering you a suggestion. A suggestion is something that's an indicator. It can be very subtle, and it can also be very powerful. Let me give you an example of a suggestion. You know the yellow line that goes down the center of the road that you stay to the right of, going in your direction, and the other person who's coming toward you stay to the right of it, going into their direction? Well, that line is just a suggestion. There is nothing to keep you or the other driver from crossing over that line and coming into incoming traffic. Nothing more than just a suggestion. But a suggestion is very powerful because it allows people to travel at high rates of speed in the opposite direction safely. So just sharing some information with you. Now, I gave you some Psalms, and these Psalms are for power, they're for protection, they're for interrupting thought patterns. Now, we all have an incessant, random amount of thoughts that just come and go all of the time, like an insanity over which we perceive we have no control of. And most of us are like that. And it is next to impossible to stop this rampant, incessant thought flow from going on inside your head, unless you know how. Now, these prayers and these Psalms, as I said, are just some suggestions on how to cause some pattern interrupts. I gave you 5 yesterday. I gave you Psalm 1, Psalm 4, Psalm 8, Psalm 23, and Psalm 27, just the first 2 verses of Psalm 27. And I want to share one with you today. This is Psalm 35. And I will recite it for you, and it is also a psalm of power, a psalm of protection, and a psalm that will generate a pattern interrupt to help you when you have these habitual thought patterns going on in your life all of the time, and you need some time to create a different kind of, let's call it, elevator music. But anyway, the psalm goes as follows. It says, "Plead my cause, O Lord, with them that strive with me. Fight against them that fight against me. Take hold of shield and buckler. Stand up for mine help. Draw out also the spear, and stop the way against them that persecute me. Say unto my soul, I am thy salvation. Let them be confounded and put to shame that seek after my soul. Let them be turned back and brought to confusion that devise my hurt. Let them be as chaff before the wind. Let the angel of the Lord chase them. Let their way be dark and slippery. Let the angel of the Lord persecute them. For without cause have they hid for me their net in a pit, which without cause have they digged for my soul. Let destruction come upon him at unawares. Let his net that he hath hid catch himself into that very destruction. Let him fall. And my soul shall be joyful in the Lord. It shall rejoice in his salvation. All my bones shall say, Lord, who is like unto thee, which delivereth the poor from him that is too strong for him? Yea, the poor and the needy from him that spoileth him. False witnesses did rise up. They laid to my charge things I knew not. They rewarded me evil for good, to the spoiling of my soul. But as for me, when they were sick, my clothing was as sackcloth. I humbled my soul with fasting. My prayer returned into mine own bosom. I behaved myself as though he had been my friend or brother. I bowed down heavily as one that mourneth for his mother. But in mine adversity they rejoiced and gathered themselves together against me. Yea, the abjects gathered themselves together against me, and I knew it not. They did tear me and ceased not. With hypocritical mockers and feasts they gnashed upon me with their teeth. Lord, how long wilt thou look on? Rescue my soul from their destruction, my darling from the lion. I will give thee thanks in the great congregation. I will praise thee among much people. Let not them that are mine enemies wrongfully rejoice over me. Neither let them wink with the eye that hate me without cause. For they speak not peace, but they devise deceitful matters against them that are quiet in the land. Yea, they opened their mouths wide against me and said, Aha, aha, I hath seen it. This thou hast seen, O Lord. Be not far from me, stir up thyself and awake to my judgment, even to my cause, my God and my Lord. Judge me, O Lord, my God, according to thy righteousness. Let them not rejoice over me. Let them not say in their hearts, so would we have it. Let them not say, we have swallowed him up. Let them be ashamed and brought to confusion together that rejoice at mine hurt. Let them be clothed with shame and dishonor that magnify themselves against me. Let them shout for joy and be glad that favor my righteous cause. Yea, let them say continually, the Lord be magnified, which hath pleasure in the prosperity of his servant. Now, what I would like for you to do is go back to verse 27, where it says, let them shout for joy and be glad that favor my righteous cause. Yea, let them say continually, the Lord be magnified, which hath pleasure in the prosperity of his servant. And my tongue shall speak of thy righteousness and thy praise all the day long. I want you to repeat that one 3 times. Now, we are at the end of the segment for this particular video. This is session number 5, and I am progressively moving forward to a beginning of some classes that are called presents. This is the manuscript that I have recently authored called Presents. I am getting it ready to be published. I will send this manuscript to you now in a PDF format where you will be able to read it in its entirety, read it in parts, or if you have the Adobe Acrobat Reader feature on your computer, you may listen to it. But this information is the breakthrough information that I have compiled for you. It is written in a way like music is written. I have as much information between the spaces as there are on the lines, and sometimes I will ask you rhetorical questions, questions that you don't have to answer, but questions that are compelling. Like if I say to you, I love you, but I actually mean something different deep in my heart, who am I fooling? I love you with all of my heart. Share these sites, these videos with as many people as you can. Help me promote this information. I love you with all of my heart, and I will see you on the next video. This is Benjamin Martin. I am Spirit Man, and thank you.